What's happening, Leo? Thanks for joining me for your weekly forecast for the week of July 20th through the 26th of 2020. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Hope you guys had a great week. And it is almost your birthday, so happy birthday this week to the Leos. Um, Super stoked on Leo season. But hey, before we get to Leo season, we do have a new moon in Cancer, the second one of this cycle, and it is opposing Saturn. And it's taking place in your 12th house and your 6th house, where Saturn's in your 6th house, almost like your reality is trying to hold you back from like going to that next step spiritually. And you've been doing, all this eclipse cycle was in your 12th house. So, Leos, it's like definitely almost about not focusing on the physical world and the changes in the physical world, but just like focusing on yourself and spirit and like what things need to come to an end for a new cycle to begin. Um, and that new cycle is beginning as the sun moves into your first house. So definitely about your identity and being yourself and letting that love out and letting that love shine and be seen, as you guys do so well. You do have Venus in your 11th house, which will be making a semi square to the sun, in your first house for the second part of this week. That's going to be kind of just lingering on. So there's something, I think you don't want to get too much outside yourself and like let like other people dictate your value, and your self-worth. Like I think you got to really just embrace that for yourself and see the love within yourself and not let anything else outside you take you out of that alignment. If friends start popping up and maybe little quarrels here and there with people and groups in your life, like just know that you got to come back to yourself. And like you've been doing all that work in your 12th house, so come back to yourself, come back to your love and your identity. And these people are gonna either vibrate with you and see you, or they won't. And this week could bring some of that to light. So just stay in your truth, stay in your identity, and be that love that you are. And you do have your North Node, which is in your 11th house right now, making a sextile to the moon on Wednesday as the sun comes into your first house. So definitely, like, as we come into Leo season, I think your truth is about, like, kind of, being with the people and seeing people for who they are and being curious enough to, make win-wins in life. So even if people come at you a little sideways, I think you need to see the value in everybody, and that could really take you far. Just this week in general, Mercury is going to be making a great aspect to Uranus in your 10th house. So again, I think, spiritually you're there and you're ready to go to that next place and that higher octave in life, and make your goals align with that and bring that to your mind. Like think about like what dreams you really want in this life, and start getting them in motion this week. Mercury is also going to be squaring Chiron and Mars later this week for you too. So I think it's also about not getting caught up too much in beliefs, and like there's healing too in like having beliefs with Chiron there, but you don't want it to take you out of your spiritual alignment. Like whatever's going on in life, like don't let it like mess with your head. Be strong and stand in your own truth, and speak up for what's really going on deep within yourself. um, don't let the world manipulate you, if you will. Like take action for your truths and your beliefs, and don't let outside things mess with you. Because that could happen with that kind of aspect. But again, the moon is going to be moving in to your third house by the end of the week, so it's going to be making good aspects to the sun, with some sextiles. So really, like, pretty good feel-good energy for you, Leo, coming into this. It's been kind of heavy in your 12th house, so I think coming back to yourself right now is going to be good, and letting that light shine and not letting reality take you out of like your spiritual truth. There's a lot going on in your 6th house with Saturn there. Like don't stress out. Like go back to yourself, find the love within, and shine like Leos always do. Like you gotta shine, because why not? Let yourself shine. Be you. It's your birthday month. It's your birthday, we're coming into a good time. So, yeah. Yeah, we do get the moon making that sextile to the north node, so definitely like let your emotional identity spread out for everyone to see, because I think you have a lot of light to really like bring to everybody right now. You're kind of going through this phase where you have a lot to give to the world. So I think leading by example and shining like you do, shining bright, being that light in the distance, is definitely like what it comes to. And you stand in your truth and stand in your identity. Other people see that it radiates out, and that lets other people stand in their truth and their true identity without trying to be someone they're not. So that's where I see you guys for this week. Card for the week is the Three of Cups. Yeah, I think you need to celebrate emotionally. Like, you've gone through some big 12th house stuff with that with the eclipse cycle. So definitely like feel good. Like Leo season's here. It's your birthday month. Rejoice and like have some fun and enjoy the company of others and stand strong in your emotions. And nurture yourself. Feel good. Bring the light. Bring the love. And let this week just take you somewhere beautiful. I love you very much, Leo. Have a great week.